Hey, this is Amazon Dude. I just wanted to give you guys a photo of me before breast cancer was found. This is about 2.5 years ago, and I was at state convention of our Republican and Constitution Party members in Morad Park, right across from the hospital where I'd be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer, two types. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a good look that, yes, I was once a pretty gal. But not no more. Now I'm just another face in the crowd of breast cancer. And as you can see, all my golden locks are gone. And my hair is getting ready to fall out. So I started trimming it a few days ago, or a few weeks ago. Getting ready for it, because once it does, I didn't need all that hair in the sink and the tubs. But today is March 3rd. My sister's birthday is in 23 days, or 20 days. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to call her and tell her what's up or anything like that. I probably should, but not a whole hell of a lot she can do about it anyway. Maybe come out and take care of me if things go bad. And we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, if we get to it at all. I'm still having trouble with the one side that they did the lumpectomy on first, and then went back in and took the entire breast, and then the other one is just tender still. But this side over here is extremely painful. It's like I got a third boob going on where they took the lymph nodes out. And like I said, it was 2 of the 4 that were no good. So chances are that it kind of spread in my body a little bit. I had my first chemo treatment Wednesday, and today's Saturday. So far, the worst symptoms I'm having are sour stomach, gas. So I've been eating my Tums and antacids. That helps with, lets me at least fart. And I'm not afraid to fart in my pants thinking that I'm going to diarrhea all over the place. I'm about out of my hydrocodones, and the only reason I've been using them is because it seems to be the only thing that takes the hurt out of still up in here, and I'm trying to stretch, to get the muscles back to working where they don't lock up and freeze. Because, like I said, I live on a ranch. I can't afford to spend the rest of my life with my arms down here and not be able to reach up and grab something in the cupboards or dig something out of the barn or anything like that. So, but other than that, I get a little tired because I get up so early. I'm one of those early morning risers. I'm like 5 o'clock in the morning because I did it for years and years and years. I was always up at 5, and I'd never needed an alarm clock. I just naturally woke up. So I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'll go and do the dishes and have a cup of coffee and read today's papers and, get informed on the politics. Still trying to protect our president, and watching these liberal medias absolutely melt down because a lot of these rich elite pricks invested in the steel and aluminum market in other countries, and Trump's getting ready to make sure that we put tariffs on their stuff like they've been doing us, and the media is just absolutely having a meltdown over that. Which is great by me because I can tell you, as somebody who, my husband owns a trucking outfit, and China steel is junk. I wouldn't build a box out of the son of a bitch. It's been recycled so damn much that it's like, you can practically punch a hole through it. And if you ever bought China parts, you know what I'm talking about. They're junk. Back in the day when America made good steel out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, lug nuts would last forever. I've got vehicles out in my yard made in the 40s that it would take a bomb to blow them sons of bitches up. But, today's stuff coming out of China, you could blow it up with a firecracker. So, anyway, with that, let's get back to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day 4. I'm not running a fever. I haven't had any throw up. bowel movements are tight, but I think that's probably because of the hydrocodone I'm doing. So it's kind of counteracting any kind of diarrhea, which is not letting me get dehydrated too bad, which is great. I mean, do have a little bit of a sore throat. No sores yet. Fingers still look good. But other than that, just a little tired. You know, about midday, about 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll lay down and take a nap and then get up and do a few more things around the house. And I went to the store today. I'm really trying to stay out of the public because I know that my immune system is down and I can feel a little creakiness in my bones where my body is supposed to be producing those blood platelets and white blood cells and stuff like that. So I'm kind of staying away from the public and keeping my hands washed and keeping things up here washed around, you know, like doorknobs and things like that, because I don't want to get sick. I haven't been able to give up the cigarettes, and I know that just doesn't make sense to a lot of people. You know, here I am, fucking got cancer, and I'm still smoking. But you know what? I got nothing else. I mean, I'm not drinking, I'm not doing drugs, I'm not, you know, out there in the public risking, you know, getting sick by strangers, and just, you know, I'm still nervous. This is still new to me. I got my second treatment coming up on the 9th. And right now, I just I applied for Social Security disability because the bills are going to surmount. And I do have good health insurance, thank God for that. But it's been very, very expensive to keep it. But the extra money would come in handy for, because I have angels that, you know, will go to the grocery store for me or pick up prescriptions for me or do a little housekeeping, and any little extra money will help pay for these people to help pay my angels to help me make this happen in not such a tragic way. Ladies, it's not a death sentence, and even if it is a death sentence, we can make the last of our days better for the people around us by not, you know, feeling like we're a burden on them. So if you've got friends that will step forward, I suggest you get 4 or 5 of them so nobody gets tired. You know, I mean, it's like Monday you can use one, and then next week you can use another one to do something for you, and, you know, a week after that. That way nobody gets tired, nobody gets bored, and they don't feel like they're being taken advantage of. And God knows I don't want to do that. Excuse me, that's part of this, is the godforsaken belching. But at any rate, I just want to let you know, day 3 and 4, and I'm still feeling pretty good. I want to say hi to my sister Candace over in Kansas. I want to say hi to my brother Terry and Donnie, and some friends of mine, Mike and Pam in Colorado. Thanks for the flowers, guys. It really, really perked me up. I mean, it did. My daughter-in-law, Candace, and my son, James, they have just been absolutely winners for me. I mean, Candace, my little daughter-in-law, she is just cuter than a bug's ear, and she's bending over backwards to help her mommy-in-law, and I really, really appreciate that. My friend Deb, who is a survivor, she's got 1 year now to where she doesn't have to check in anymore, and she's been my hero. I can call her up and say, what do I do about this, or what do I do about that? And she's been absolutely wonderful about that. Our secretary, Betty, who's handling all the insurance claims and, you know, the money, and, you know, we had a falling out a couple years ago, but we seem to have made amends, and she brought me dinner last night, and that was really nice. Arby's, it was a change. You know, sometimes you get sick of eating your own food, and that Arby's really hit the spot. So thank you, Betty, for all you do for me. And our other secretary, Debbie, you know, you've been a real big trooper too, girl. We got to get you fixed up. Now we can't die at 55 and 60. We need to run till we're at least 70. So you're next. You get in there and you get your doctor taking care of your innards so that you feel better again and you can eat. And I want to say thank you to my husband for being such a rock for me. He's making sure that, you know, none of the bills have to be worried about. He's just working his guts out for me, for us. and to make sure that we don't lose everything out of this. And I want to give a shout out to Susie M. She's a volunteer up at the Wyoming Rocky Mountain Oncology. It was nice to see you, and thanks for the camisoles with the little fake boobies in them. I'm sure I'll use one of them when I decide to go out in the public again after all this is done and grow my hair back. Maybe I'll get a wig for a while. Who knows? Wait till this is gone. But anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to some of the people. Tony O, thanks for the sympathy, and it was nice to see you in Walgreens the other day, and just so many of you I'm finding out really have been good friends to me through the years. And I look forward to riding again. Get on the motorcycle in the spring if everything goes all right, and let's ride in the wind once again. Anyway, shout out to all my friends and all my angels and all my loved ones. Don't give up, man. We're going to fight this all the way to the end. And if it happens not to work out, I want you to know it's been one hell of a ride. There's not a one of you in my life that didn't touch me in one form or another. And one thing I can remember the best this last week is, you know, after listening to some of the cancer patients up there at Rocky Mountain, I thought, you know, here I was feeling sorry for myself because I had no shoes till I met the man who had no feet. That was probably one of the most sober, humbling experiences of my life. And God bless, and keep up the fight, and we'll keep going, because I told you we're going to rock this all the way to the end, and put some information out there for all you girls. Rocky Mountain Oncology is wonderful for cancer treatment. Dr. Anderson is wonderful for surgery. I've met some really good doctors, and make sure you stay informed. If you got questions, ask. They are there to ask. Answer anything you want to know about. So with that, Saturday night, checking out. Let's watch a good movie.